Put a beanie over the beanie, nigga. You could have just took the shit off.
Well, I
like,
did that.
Fuck you, bro.
No, it was just because I didn't want to lose this beanie. I've already lost this beanie once this week.
You lose shit when you sit it down.
No,
That is me for sure.
I don't lose shit whenever I sit
quick
down.
to get up and just like make sure I got my
can,
keys and wallet and walk out. Like fuck everything else I had in there, like clothes, book bag, anything. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's definitely happened to me before.
Instantly.
You said what?
I lose shit pretty much instantly.
If you set it down?
Yeah,
That's me.
Yeah.
I've never been.
especially, thankfully,
I lose
cell
something
phone,
every
I can
day,
go
bro.
on, like, you have to Google real quick, and since it's an Android, I got linked to my Google account.
Yeah.
On my phone, and then click it, and then it starts making noise.
So your phone, so you can find your phone like that.
Yeah, if you have an Android.
Oh shit! Well, there's like Find My iPhone on Apple,
I on my watch it dings now, but I just got it like 2 weeks ago.
so you can plug it in on your watch and just be like, ding, 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 your phone.
Well,
yeah,
there's just
you
a
can
button.
find your
phone.
There's just a button, bro.
Same thing with the.
You can do that with the AirPods now too. You can get that mic a little closer too, man. Just be chill. Okay. Yeah, man. I'm definitely not fucking with losing things. I actually really don't lose things that often. If you want me to be honest with you.
It's ADHD where you lose it instantly, but it's OCD where if like I can't find this, I'm
I'll
gonna tear my fucking house apart.
Well, the reason that I lost my beanie was somebody took it and hid it. They took it and hid it. It was a joke, and then they forgot to tell me about it.
I lose the remote's my problem.
Oh, the remote. Oh,
Roku.
fuck
Yeah,
the
Roku
remotes,
remotes.
dude.
Fucking Roku remote.
Yeah, there's like
dude.
some
Think about
itty
cell
bitty
phone.
remotes.
Roku remote, you could get one on your phone. That's all I use anymore.
Nah, it definitely comes in clutch for the phone, but I've got a volume button on my remote. So
But you can get that on your phone?
Yeah, just
there's a volume button on the Roku?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you just use your actual volume on the side of your phone to cut it up and down.
There used to be an app where you can access like any TV and control any TV.
Yeah, you just literally.
People started trolling on like fucking live TV and shit. And they had to like figure out a way to sensitize it.
Yeah.
Like, y'all remember that one movie?
Uh-huh.
Was it called Remote or some shit like that?
Yeah, Adam
Click,
Sandler.
click, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like that. Like they was like outside the wherever they were filming and shit, and like they were changing the damn screens and shit.
Bro, nah.
I don't know. Imagine having that ability, though. Just a remote that just works in real life.
Would you do it? Would you use it?
Oh, 100%.
Really? Yeah, but it fucked with him. You remember at the end of
It
it?
did, but like, imagine conversations you don't want
But
to
wasn't
listen
he just
to.
like dreaming the whole time?
I don't know the outcome of the movie. It's been a while.
When's the last time you watched it?
No, I think
Dude,
it
I was in elementary school for sure.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah, it's been a
literally
minute.
God teaching him a lesson. They gave him a universal remote to fast forward through things that he wanted, fights, the next promotion, other things like that he thinks that he wanted, and then once he got at the end of life, he realized
He
all
did it
this
for
shit-
nothing.
All this
Gotcha.
shit I did.
That's
Yeah.
right. He was older towards
was-
the end. He was a little bit older. Like,
Yeah,
he,
that
yeah,
he,
okay,
was, that he
okay.
went through the entire his life. It was on the edge of death, and it just reversed and started with him.
He was
Do you
old,
want-
I don't know.
Do you
Considering
want-
things,
do
I
you
wouldn't
wanna
really
take-
mind.
and he got enormous.
Yeah, and it was God at the
Seriously.
end saying, like, do you want to take this remote? Would you take it now? And he's like, fuck this.
Yeah,
Nah,
I am
fuck
not
this.
with that.
Yeah,
I'm not with
exactly.
that. I don't think that I would use it. Actually, nah, I'd use it every now and then.
I mean, knowing what I
use it
know
every
as
now
far
and
as
then.
the end of the movie.
It auto remembers.
Yeah.
Like, you're like,
Yeah. I mean,
Like
knowing what I
fighting with
know.
the wife. Fuck this. I don't want to.
Nah, you know what I would do? The only thing that I would do would be travel to the past and then just stay there.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
tell myself some shit.
Yeah,
These
travel
are-
to the past and just stay
When
there.
the lottery gets to $5 billion in the next 5 years,
These are the numbers
that
for
are
sure.
gonna win.
So if you
For
hold
the
on,
next 7 times,
Let's think
just
of-
in case reality
yeah, like
changes.
in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. So what if you could go back in time? What would happen if you killed yourself?
Oh, you would. It would be.
Would
a
you-
loop.
But would you die?
I
Would
think
you
you
die as
would. I
well?
think you would disappear.
But at
Because
the
you'd-
same time, you're from another timeline that already happened. So whatever you do in the past, and whenever you go into the past, you basically create another timeline.
Yeah, so you're not in that.
So you're
timeline,
not in your
essentially, 'cause
timeline that
dead.
you're in.
But we've
Yeah, but
already
you
went
came back
through
and
this
killed yourself in a
we've
timeline you were
went-
already in.
We've already seen these movies, Back to the Future. Barty went back, fucked some shit up between his,
and then he started disappearing.
Yep, because
Yes.
it was just literally his existence.
I see what you're saying,
His existence would have
but
never
that's.
happened.
I think it's based off of two separate theories.
I would think you would be erased from existence. I don't think you would just cease to.
But if you
How would you kill yourself?
if you're
though, is the
manipulating time, probably I'd just stab myself to death or something.
I think y'all are thinking about the whole
I think that I'm
shit
tripping.
all the way wrong.
I wonder if you'd
Instead
feel
of,
it.
like-
Would you feel it? That would change the outcome of how I'd kill myself.
Exactly.
for
Well,
sure.
that would actually change the outcome of if I would do it in the first place.
Well, if you think it, you got to go through with it. That's the thing. You've already thought it now. You got to go through with it.
Because I
Now
think
it's just
if I
the way.
seen myself,
Follow
I'd
through
be
with
like,
all of your thoughts?
Nah.
hell
Exactly.
no,
I be
no,
thinking some
hell
reckless
no.
shit often.
Oh,
Yeah.
In the car too. Everybody's reckless.
In the
Be
car,
like,
yeah.
Got some shit going on.
Like,
It's
I'm definitely going to run over this old lady right now.
Or it's like, oh, this tree looks really nice. Fuck.
Yeah.
run
I will
into this
crash
bitch
out.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody has those intrusive. There's actually really a name for them. Actually,
Man,
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
had not the desire, but the thought to just drive in
I
front of
watched a
train
guy.
truck.
Yeah,
I
I
watched
can
a guy in a video
Yeah.
run into a car dealership.
Oh yeah, just the other day, like when they sold him a lemon and like
crazy.
wouldn't take it back. and
Yeah,
things like
that's
that.
what it was. Yeah, and he just ran his shit right
Yeah,
into it.
straight through the fucking.
Oh my
dealership.
gosh,
What-
bro.
They
what's that
stopped taking
movie?
his calls.
What
and all
movie?
That shit.
There's a movie where it's like,
Okay,
you're gonna know it
I
as
got
soon
you.
as I
I'm
tell
gonna
you, right?
guess it.
Yeah, you're gonna
Dark
know it. You're gonna know
Knight.
it. No, it's not it.
Nope.
Not it. No,
Let's see. Let's see.
It's
Is it a
events
hit-
happen, but they're
Final
like-
Destination.
Yes.
Holy shit. Yes.
I watched
Yeah.
one, where she
Uh-huh.
was on the bridge
Mhm.
and like the car
Yeah.
was just stuck, and like the lady's halfway hanging out the
Yes.
car. And she's
Oh,
like,
I've seen a lot of those
you know,
older movies.
and it's
now.
like
It's
another
Literally.
truck swings by, bro. And in my
Mhm.
mind, the drive to work every day, I'm like, wow.
Every day that could happen to you.
I'm like,
Yeah,
anytime.
I can swim good. I'm a great.
well, that's
swimmer,
it. Like
dude.
people
But
are
it's
like scared.
Yeah.
to
fall, dude.
That's why.
Yeah,
like,
you're
am I gonna
done.
make it?
Nah.
That's why people are like
That's
scared.
That's a
to do-
CRZ, brother. It's gonna fold on impact.
That's yeah,
Like-
and you will too.
That's why people are like scared to do like scary shit, skydiving or things like
Right.
that. Like,
yeah.
statistically, you're more likely to die in your commute to work.
I
or
think of
getting
scary-
out of your tub
Yeah.
and slipping and smacking your head.
I think of more scary things like in a Stephen King movie or a Stephen King book.
100%. Like just like
I don't know.
You know
like
what I'm
every
saying?
time I watch a lot of those scary movies, I'm like, have you been?
I make
in the
myself feel
South
more
or
important
around
than I
here?
am.
Like,
You know,
Like,
it's
is there
the-
something really in my closet?
like the walk
Yeah.
to from my car to my door, which is only a 10 feet
Yeah.
you
It's
just scary, like-
distance, but it's like, wow,
like-
today could be that day. I'm
yeah, the Babadook
Hitman
can pop out of nowhere.
out of
Yeah.
nowhere, dude.
Oh
and the thing too is
no!
like scary serial killers and things like that. Like a lot of times
Yeah.
you watch it, I was like, there's got to be people in cities and stuff. Like, have you tried to like run up behind one of these good old boys around here? Like most of them
Yeah.
are strapped.
I mean,
Well,
apparently,
yes,
yes,
most
like,
people
maybe strapped,
are
or
around
you're
here.
like, oh, you're breaking into a house to kill the people. Like,
Well, I
like,
mean,
I have a 12 gauge by
how
my bed.
often is there? How often is there violent crimes that pop off around here?
like
many.
you've got your
Like-
here and there's though.
Here
yeah,
and
of
there.
course you
Right
got your
here
here
and
and theirs, but it's
But
like
it's not
not.
like
most of them
murders,
are-
carjackings.
Yes,
and things
exactly.
Like
That's what I'm saying.
But it's like all low key.
Like it's
Is it that
nothing
our
to put
police
people in
department isn't
harm,
that
and
smart?
if it is,
And if it is, it's like somebody got shot doing something.
Yeah,
And
or
everybody's
like
oh, the
somebody's been
idiot.
on meth and they was like
Yeah, like-
shooting their shotgun in their driveway or some
Yeah,
shit.
Even the
Yeah.
meth heads know not to fuck around.
Even the meth heads know not to fuck around.
That's it.
Yeah.
The cities are like they do fuck around. Like
Yes.
they might sneak around.
I feel like a lot of times around here, though, like when meth heads do crazy shit, it's really not that crazy because it's expected.
Right.
So they just kind of just like, whatever. Oh, they broke into a gas station. 9 times out of 10, they don't even break into a gas station to steal. They still be hanging out there. You know
They're
what
just
I'm
there.
saying?
Yeah, they just break in there just to hang out.
They frolic in front of the courthouse.
Oh, they frolic in front of the
in front of the
courthouse.
courthouse.
Wow,
Yeah,
around
it's
here?
to the point where
Oh,
it's like
100%.
it's to the point where it's
It's like-
like, yeah, that's Terry. He's the crackhead.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's like the alleyway, bro.
Yeah.
From the Pavon down the street,
I know
the little
exactly what
store,
you're talking
all
about.
the way up towards
Yeah.
your KFC.
It's all
and
the
everything.
crackheads.
It's like
just chilling out, hanging out and shit, and being cool.
meet and greet at the old hospital.
Meet. Oh fuck.
It used to
Yeah.
be that, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
It used to
more
be
than
that.
crackheads. It used to be pre-existing crackheads.
Oh yeah.
Predetermined crackheads.
That's true. Like weirdly enough, when I was younger, my grandpa like owned a lot of rental houses, and he knew a bunch of drunks and drug addicts. Like
Yeah.
he would pay them like hey, if it's an alcoholic, he's like, hey, I'll buy you a case of beer in the morning. You can drink a beer an hour until the end of the day, and then I'll buy you another case and give you $20.
Whoa.
And like these are like skilled carpenters and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, they work the shit out of them all day.
The most talented man I know when it comes to anything that just is.
He's a crackhead.
He is a certified dude.
But the crackheads,
he'll come and change your fucking engine for you in a heartbeat.
That's what I was going to say. Like a lot of the crackheads now are not as same as old crackheads.
He's a certified crackhead.
Dude,
this
is
like work hard, do some shit for very little money, or do some crazy shit.
Oh,
like,
dude.
I need this fridge moved in here. He's grabbed this bitch up on his back.
He'll hike it up the street for you, bro.
On his back.
And then it's like on a bike.
A fridge on a bike or some crate, like bro.
Like some tweak ass shit.
They live forever.
They live forever. Yeah, have you seen the videos of them getting palmeted by the cops and getting shot by the cops and they're still running or some shit?
Yeah, pulling fucking
tasers off of them. They're like getting shot by tasers and they're like screaming and tearing the tasers off.
They're like,
that's insane.
Or they get hit by exactly.
Yeah,
tasers,
they
like
get
three or four times hit by tasers, and they're just standing there like.
Said it's either this new crack or they just don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't make it like they used to, bro.
This guy would say like even hard working men, they don't make them like they used to. They don't make crackheads like they used to.
Dude.
Yeah, they ain't just on the crack; they on the fence.
Look, this dude would come. He would put a new floor in for you.
Yeah,
he would fix your radiator.
No way.
And then he would go shopping for you off of $20 in food stamps and come back with $200 worth. It's insane,
bro.
They don't make them like.
Where can I hire this guy?
That's why I said even new crackheads are nowhere near as old crackheads. Like. Even the new crackheads suck.
Listen, I got my first pair of beats from a crackhead, bro.
Steal shit.
Shit.
That's no lie.
You're talking about like the vegetable?
No, like a literal pair of Dr. Dre beats. Got my first pair from a crackhead. They were valid too, not the fake ones.
No, and like
when I was up in some of these cities and stuff, I bought some crazy shit for like to be outside of my hotel.
Stealing spree and come back with everything you need.
Yeah,
and it's like, for the low.
I was working in Chicago too, and like I stayed up there working some stores in some sketchy parts of town, like and they would be out there every day. Hey man, you want to buy this? You want to buy that?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll buy it.
I'm in a good mood today.
How much do you want for it?
Shit, I got $20. $20, man. This is worth. I only got
$20 for this Rick and Morty action figure.
Or
fuck yeah,
it's crazy.
Like I've only got 10 for you today. Can I get you on the next
one? $20.
Like I only got like $3.
Like if you were cool with them too, like they were cool with you, and like. We never had our.
You can negotiate with them.
Well, not even negotiate. Like they'd be out there all the time. So like we'd go to bed, wake up, be like 2 other cars down the street got broken into and windows smashed out. And they're like, yeah, man, they came by here. I told them not to fuck with your shit. Like,
I mean, it's good to be. It's good to be good to people.
Like weirdly, like I pay the crackhead $20 a day, and he makes sure to buy windows.
He's security. The crackhead is security.
Top flight, dude. Top flight security.
Like,
$5 an hour.
He's a crackhead guy, but like every time I see him, I like give him $20. So he's cool as shit. Like with me, you know, that's it.
Oh
too.
hell.
Like,
some of those crackheads be tweaking, especially in Charlotte, bro.
Oh, brother.
Like there'll be
Left for Dead scenes.
They'll be damn pissing on the side of the street. Just there, pissing on the skyscrapers, bro.
Oh yeah, I've been down to Skid Row and shit like in L.A. Like when Fort Worth was even crazier than it was now, and like that was 20 years ago now.
Yeah,
like,
I bet it was still terrible.
Yeah, it was still crazy. Like,
awful.
I seen my first dead body when I was working on a store on Crenshaw out in
I've
LA,
yet to see my first dead body.
Wow,
I'm extremely happy. Well, I mean,
don't know if I've seen it.
And people were literally like,
right? Does it?
The police are on the way. He's sitting here already dead, and people are like walking on the sidewalk, just walking around this motherfucker.
And he's just dead.
Just dead.
Yeah. Like we were in the store working, heard some gunshots and shit, and like people screamed for a minute, and then we were getting off work, and it was
I think it's
20
a matter
minutes
of
later. They'd still the police went in there. 20 minutes later, this guy done bled out.
He wasn't dead. He was just chilling.
You said 20 years ago, right? 20 years ago.
It was 20 minutes ago, bro.
Well, if 15.
15? Okay, well,
oh,
people
shit.
don't mind their business like that anymore. So, so at this point, it's like, I mean,
social media.
100%. You would have seen more cameras fly out. No one would have called 911. You would have definitely seen TikTok though.
As a kid, I will tell my kid to stay, what is it? Yeah, World Star?
Yeah, World Star. Yeah.
World Star.
You start screaming World Star, everybody's going to turn around and bring up the cameras and start watching this.
And there's like 10 dead people there. Oh no,
that's insane, dude.
No, that is insane. Like because of the internet, we've seen so many dead people. If you think about it, so many people getting killed.
And it's just live broadcast.
Okay, like
It's
we're
live
watching. Yeah, that
broadcasting.
too. Like Vines and things like back in the day. Like there wasn't like people that watched them. But did you want me sit there scrolling his?
Like Instagram reels,
okay,
you
this
find
guy
anything
has-
on there.
This guy
Instagram's
got
thugging.
his.
I
They don't
get-
care.
they don't
They
care.
don't care.
Yeah, that too. I get deep
Shit
into
like-
that,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. That shit's crazy. Like you allow this to be on here.
You chill with that, bro?
That shit used to be on like the dark web back in the day. Like it
Yes.
wasn't accessible, and now it's everywhere.
Nah, it was back in middle school.
Well, the
Being
dark
80s
web is
pounds
not.
It was because there wasn't people paying attention to a lot of them.
There wasn't
like,
people paying attention.
Like
and
this,
it was,
what like 3 guys created this, and it's going
like
on these
now you
servers.
can't access it as easily, but you
Yeah,
could
you
have.
can.
Not as easily as you could have, as you used
I
to.
mean, I guess you are right.
because you used to just go to liveleaks.com and then
Yeah, your live leaks. You,
You
can see
know
all-
what I'm
like,
saying?
this guy
And you
got-
can find everything.
This guy got blown up or something. And
Yeah,
you're watching
or-
this video and it's like, oh, that guy.
or
died.
people that owed like 5 cents to the cartel or some shit.
Oh, that's
And-
Oh yeah, the
insane.
cartel.
Yeah,
shit's crazy.
the
I don't even
cartel
want to
ones
speak
are
on
wild.
them guys. To be honest with you, they'll be over here.
Yeah.
We're good on that one.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I mean, I don't owe y'all any money, so we're chill.
we're chilling,
We're
dude.
chill. We're cool. You know what I'm saying?
Keep doing what you do.
Yeah.
my eye look fucked up.
Oh yeah.
This one right here.
Yeah. What did you do, man? Are you okay?
Bro, I think I rubbed some of that fucking fire dust in my fucking eyeball.
Fire dust, soot. You got soot on your eye.
It's probably not that bad, honestly.
Water in,
It's
bro.
really
like I
probably
can't
not
even-
that bad, man. I think that you're
Look at it.
okay.
Isn't that?
Put some water in it, dude. Did you try that?
Bro, I tried to rinse it out. That's
Blink
what
a
I-
little
Okay. Do you have eye drops?
I think it's pretty natural, so I don't think you're going to die. So.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
soot's
say I was gonna
natural.
die,
So you've
but,
been
like,
to a few
Well,
fire pits,
plutonium's
brother.
natural.
You've
I'm
been
not
to-
gonna
you've
put it
been
in my
to a few
eye
fire
though.
pits.
You know what I mean?
True. True.
I guess.
Like I'm not gonna drop a mercury in my eye.
Oh no shit.
I think y'all are exaggerating the theory at hand. I never said I was gonna die. I
No,
was just
it
saying, like,
was
I got
his
something.
theory. His theory was like it was natural. It shouldn't hurt you. But that's okay.
You just getting.
It's
just get
it's
some
nothing that's
vitamins
gonna
and
hurt you,
minerals.
bro. That's all that he's trying to say, bro. You're
Not
fine.
worry at all. Like,
Then what are you
You just
worried
want to know
about?
when it's going to stop itching.
it's
or
not even
burning.
itching,
It's
bro. Like,
burning.
it hurts.
It's killing him.
In my eyes.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
Go to
bro.
the sink.
if anybody
turn it
knows how
on,
painful the
stick
eyeball
your
is, bro,
eyeball
it's
under
me.
the-
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
go to the
eye is
sink.
kind of like.
Go to
It's
the
low.
sink.
Yeah, it's low. That one is. Yeah.
Yeah, go to the sink.
Yeah, just
Turn it on.
Yeah,
stick
just-
your face underneath it.
Yeah, bro. Put some water in your eye. You should be fine, bro.
You'll be all right.
You'll be all right,
You'll make
bro.
it. You'll make it. Blink a little bit.
You'll be okay, man.
Blink a little bit.
Just be cool, bro. Be straight. Damn, that sucks. What's the worst thing y'all got in y'all's eye?
a finger.
A finger?
No. A pellet gun. Like I got shot in the
A
eye.
whole pellet gun?
Nah, it was
Or a
pellet,
pellet?
A bullet. Yeah,
Oh,
a pellet.
okay.
Out
I
of
got shot in the
pellet, like
eye.
the pointy pellet.
It was a pellet.
Is that why your eyes
Or
so
it
fucked
was-
up? Nah,
Or is
Crazy.
I'm just-
Or is it like little white?
These are natural.
Like, is it the
Alright?
like white plastic BBs? Or
It was a plastic, I do believe. It was
Oh,
airsoft.
so
It
you're
was
talking about the airsoft,
Yeah.
so the BBs.
Yeah, but we were like right here, and you know, we just playing
Fucking around.
not learning gun safety.
Mhm.
You know, that's number one rule.
Number one rule.
Gun
the thing
safety.
is,
You'll
too,
shoot
like,
your eye out,
it was like-
kid.
it was it like a Walmart airsoft gun for like $15?
No, it was a good one. It was a
was
good
a
one.
good one.
It was a good one, man. It was a very good one.
Well,
Never
some of
forget
good
the
ones
kid's
I've-
name.
We've seen we'd had like there's a couple things we actually bought like they were very expensive back in the day. You played airsoft, like the BBs would like make conditions get stuck in your skin.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
This BB or the paintballs.
I'm not real
No, I
familiar
did
with the
paintball.
BB, the
I
BB
did paintball.
gun
That shit's
manufacturer.
fun. It hurts, but it's like
Seriously.
intense. Gives you that adrenaline rush.
Yeah. Don't
Well,
get
just
shot in the
imagine
eye
being
with
shot in the
that.
eye with it.
You didn't get, but it wasn't a paintball.
Oh, dude.
We're talking
It
about
was
paintballs.
Oh, paintballs.
But
suck.
you
Yeah,
got,
I
shot in the eye.
I
but
got
what
shot in the
happened?
lip.
What happened to
How'd
your
you get
eye,
shot in
dude?
the lip
Oh,
with
my-
a paintball?
We were playing paintball.
You don't have
I've got
a
a
face
long
mask?
face. Yeah, I got a long face.
Damn.
mask just
So
wasn't long enough.
your mask only went down here to your nose.
About that much. I peeked
Really?
over. I got
Like, how
popped
big-
right in the
like,
mouth, dude.
I don't know.
I think you got
Face
the
mask-
children's face mask.
Yeah, because,
hey,
the adult ones,
something,
they
dude.
they're big and they curl way down, so you. Can,
I just know I was playing.
You got
Once the
fucked
match
up,
was
didn't
over, my
you?
lip was busted.
God
it tasted
dang.
like paint.
I would like to play paintball sometime.
It's
actually
great.
pretty
It's
good,
very much cardio.
Down in
Yeah.
Bethlehem, there's
Well, I want to know. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They had like a
He's
school
actually-
bus and shit.
yeah, he's actually like It's one of the best like paintball courses in the United States. Like,
yeah,
it's
insane, bro. We went for a
It's got like
Thanksgiving
mini
one.
tanks and shit. Like you can get like a mini tank and shit and drive
It's
it around
insane.
and shoot people. And
Yo,
stuff.
what?
Dude.
Like
he
it's
did it
pretty
for a
crazy.
Thanksgiving, like around
This
Thanksgiving.
is insane.
I want to say it was about 4 or 5 years ago.
I knew about it, but I didn't know it was like something crazy like that.
Dude,
Like,
I went with a
tournaments
bunch of
and
the
shit down there.
homies, bro.
Yeah.
There's well over.
Because I remember whenever
300-400 people, dude.
first came around, and then I remember them first starting to do it.
Oh, dude, they do it big out there, man. Like, when
did you do that?
Nice. It was like 4 or 5 years ago, bro. And I want to go back, but it's one of
I
those
mean-
ones where it's like invest in it if that is something that you
Oh, yeah,
like.
'cause
Yeah, but you
yeah.
can go
Could-
play to it. I guarantee they got rid.
They've got really good rentals. It's
Good
it's
rentals,
Fair.
I mean-
they're fair. They're fair.
And
But
you
you're
gotta
going to be out there
buy-
with people that are hitting you from 150, and your paintball's not getting there with the rental.
Oh,
And-
Or
damn.
if it
that's
is,
just-
you look
yeah.
at it
They
as
got
you
like a
shoot it,
sniper
the first
rifle?
30, 40 feet. It like flies straight. Next thing you know, it goes. Shoo,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
shoo, shoo.
Yeah.
They got like a paintball rifle,
Yeah.
sniper rifle.
Dude.
Well, they just got by
scopes.
good stuff, and the barrels like it gets twisted.
The
barrels
good
up,
thing
like,
is though is they do limit certain things. So like they're
So
they're
you can't
good
have
on
like
that.
fully
You can't-
automatics.
I don't
No,
believe so.
no,
You-
but
you can have
get-
full auto,
can
but you
get-
can
you
your
get those
finger work
finger
matters,
triggers.
dude.
I mean,
Ah,
you get
dude.
the triple fingers were like literally you doing this. And it
Oh my
feels like-
Just
God.
it amounts to it.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
And the good players,
Yeah.
they shoot their gun like this and grabbing their canisters of paintballs and loading their gun just literally.
Whoa. And then
Unload.
pulling out a pistol whenever they need the chance.
As soon as they need it, dude. But like,
You're
have
done.
you ever watched the GoPros?
Yeah, some of them, yes.
Those
I
are
like the GoPro. airsoft
GoPro
where he's,
is
like,
lit.
sniping, like,
You watch anything GoPro, it makes it 10 times better. Bro.
Nah, for real, especially if they're doing. I seen one here recently of somebody skiing.
Skiing's insane.
Skiing was insane.
Mad respect
They were-
for skiers.
They
bro,
were like
'cause they
skiing off
float.
off of a big ass mountain, and it was a huge dip. And there was one, and I watched another video of them doing that too, and they didn't know it was a cliff there, and there was a cliff, and they got deleted.
Oh gosh, have you ever seen the?
I've seen the videos where like that has happened, but I've seen
Yeah.
videos where this guy like jumped down. It's like, oh my god!
Hey,
I'll tell you the
but
ones
it's
to
fresh
watch.
powder, like 3 feet of it. Like he
You've got to watch
bounces.
Red Bull, dude.
Oh,
Red Bull's
Oh.
elite.
oh,
with it.
bro, yeah,
There was
they're
one.
insane.
They
Just
had
like
Buddy
some
in a
cra-
freaking
You
hot
realize
air
it's some
balloon.
Indian guy that made Red Bull, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some Indian guy like made Red Bull, and he's like worth
Oh, he's insane, dude. It's
insane worth. 'cause-
Whoa.
Yeah, 'cause
He's got all the extreme sports doing it. Dude.
Yeah,
and then not even
and they
that,
side
like,
with
yeah.
him, and then the other sponsors side with him
Yup.
just so they could get featured. Yeah.
Yep, and it's like they were doing one. They were in a hot air balloon, bro. It was the world's largest hot air balloon. But Buddy
That's
was
like
on a
the space
BMX
jump.
bike.
Oh,
like
and
the
they
yes.
space jump.
Oh,
Y'all remember
I know
the
exactly
space-
what you're talking about, bro.
That one's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, that one is insane.
It's like the space jump. They
Yeah, that was Red Bull. That was Red Bull.
He floated up, and the giant weather balloon literally got to the stratosphere, which
Right.
is right before space. Because a lot of weather balloons, they're designed to go up so far, and they'll pop.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, he went up to the max. Literally had to wear a spacesuit for the oxygen.
yeah. There was
Everything.
another one that was like
That's just
they had
crazy.
like there was like on like a plane or some shit, and then they had bikes. They had bikes like doing flips and shit.
Yes. So
on the plane.
They do
I'm
the
big
most
on their
air.
mountain
They
bike. I'm big
literally-
on their mountain bike, dude. I that is one goal I'll have is before my body is not able, I'm gonna get some good mountain bike rounds. In.
I like
Really?
mountain bikes, but I would
100%.
get,
Going through the
I would
mountains?
I would get an E.
Depending,
bike.
like a
An
like a trail,
e-bike.
I would get
like
an
a
E
trail.
mountain. No, you can get the E mountain bikes where they're
Yeah,
They'll
that's-
climb
my
it.
parents
They'll
have
climb.
those.
Oh, and we got them last year at the beach, dude. Like we rode like 30 miles an hour down the fucking beach trail.
Those things
with
will
my
get
big
ya.
ass on there,
Dude.
And I had another buddy that had like it's the kid rickshaw behind him, but we stuck him in the back of that too, and he was pulling.
Yeah.
He kept right up with us, so like 500-600 pounds. Dude, this thing acted like it was nothing.
Whoa,
Dude, it's insane. I'm a slight adrenaline junkie, but I've got my limits, dude. There's
Get
so
your
much I
limit.
want
Like-
to.
You're not gonna skydive.
No, like I
I'd
eventually
skydive.
am gonna go
I'd
skydiving.
like to
That's the first thing that
I will
comes to my
jump out of
mind.
my head.
It's
I
not
will
the
jump.
adrenaline
I will.
junkie where
Really?
I'm free climbing.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing no shit like that.
I'm climbing up the giant, like the craziest mountains that people will only climb, even with ropes, is extremely scary. And
I'm
this
good
guy's
on Mount
like-
Everest. I'm
You
not
good,
that,
bro?
I'm not that deep.
Yeah, and
I feel better now, actually.
if you've ever seen like
You look good.
the best free climber in the world,
Really good.
Don't start talking about it because it's gonna start fucking up. Literally. But
my eye gets a random twitch here and there, and it's like all day, and I have no idea what to do about it. You do?
It's underlined. It's been underlined my whole life, but I notice it when I'm eating and I'm really paying attention.
It's a lazy
Have you
eye,
noticed it?
My sister's the same way.
When I chew, it'll close. When I bite, like when I bite down, that particular eye will
my sister can literally move her jaw from side to side. Her eyelid will jump up and down. It's just a nerve that's kind of connected.
You've never met his
That's
sister.
happened to me before a lot.
What does your sister have? Is it Tourette's?
No. It's a fucking lazy
It's not
eye.
fun.
It's not funny. It's not.
She stutters.
He
She
says
stutters
it's a
when
lazy
she's
eye,
nervous.
but she
not funny at
she
all.
does stutter, and her lazy eye is not just like it, like it'll twitch.
Yeah, it's a nerve that's connected. The doctor said they could go in and take a laser and burn it off, and
Right.
So
and it'd fix it.
I know
and
exactly what you're talking about. My
Yeah, she
sister
could sit
was in
there and
a
move her jaw like watch.
she was on a wreck
and her eye will sit here just straight up.
Yeah.
Same sister.
No.
No.
My sister was in a wreck.
His sister
but
and my sister are best
her
friends.
sister-
I didn't even know before I knew
or
them.
her eye or face will lock up. And it's like it takes a little bit. Like she's got to massage it out. It's like a nerve. In
Yeah,
there. It
mine's
just, like,
not.
locks
Mine's not the
up.
same way. It's literally just a cross nerve, and
Yeah.
Or when
But
she
funny
gets,
story, like he was saying, is my older sister is best friends with his younger sister, and they've been best friends since I was a little kid.
yeah, I've been knowing
And
about Mazani since I was like
He
she was
he
young.
was my age, like so, and we just now recently over the past couple of years became close friends, and it was like, damn, we've low key been close to each other our whole lives and never even knew about it.
Yeah.
but his sister's got that lazy eye.
And she stutters when she gets really excited. Still.
But every year, his sister and my sister would go and watch Twilight when the movie
Twilight.
come out at 12 o'clock.
Team Jacob.
And one time in particular, we took my cousin,
Yeah.
and he didn't know about his
I don't like
sister's
Twilight, but I
stutter.
feel like Jacob was.
He was badass.
Yeah.
It just was kind of like
I want to turn into a fairy vampire that sparkles around.
pretty much.
Giant ass wolf.
But damn,
Nah, that shit was dope though.
my
Think about
cousin
it. A
didn't
giant
know
ass
that
wolf
his
versus a
sister
giant
had the
ass vampire.
stutter and
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking wink, the
yeah,
lazy
she does
eye.
a stutter and the lazy eye.
And then we went out that one night, and he tapped my mama on the shoulder and was like, "Why does Mazzani's friend keep on winking at me?" And because he didn't know that she like her eye would do this every now and then.
She's trying to be chill.
Yeah, literally. But he didn't
now
know.
she's got. I mean, Semi pretty much control of it. Like she can make it
Hell
look
yeah.
bad now, and she don't even stutter like at all.
Kind of
unless
like
she's
niggas
get-
with asthma.
unless she gets extremely excited about something. Like she's like it's happy excited. You know, like
Oh.
You laugh at that for? Lo, it's dead ass because like Caleb used to
Yeah,
have
why
breathing
did you?
problems when he was a kid. Like he had worse breathing problems than me. This motherfucker
Really?
he would stop breathing in the middle of the night for longer than a couple minutes. Like they was actually worried about
Yo.
his ass. He had the surgery and it fixed his shit. I had the same surgery and it didn't fix my shit. And here I am, fucking 24 years old with the same fucking problems that I had when I was 8 years
man.
old.
medical advances we got by
Bro,
15 more
It
years.
was no.
But they say that
more
people
years,
like
you're gonna
grow
have
out of like
artificial
asthma
lungs.
and like breathing problems
Yeah.
and shit like that.
But they do, weirdly enough, like you hit your first puberty, but there's actually studies now from scientists where they hit a second puberty actually right after 28, 29 years old.
So my nose.
So I gotta
my
wait
nose
till
was
I'm
a
at
little-
28, 29 to get my second puberty to breathe right.
Because literally, I think I hit it because I was literally like 3 or 4 inches shorter than I am now.
When?
When I was 28, 29.
I hope I don't shrink. That's all I know. I'm cool.
You
I was-
could shrink a couple inches though. Like you are blessed
I
with
am-
height, so
I am
even if you do
exaggerating
shrink,
3
you
or
would
4
still.
I
be
feel
tall.
like
I was like
weirdly
5'10".
I grow a little bit still.
I
I
was
think I'm about
5'10".
6'6" now.
I was 5'10".
Done. You
You're
only
6'6".
you only get smaller from you only get smaller.
I thought you was 6'3", 6'4".
Nah.
Nah,
You
he-
realize
Boozy's-
6'6" is Boozy's height. He's not 6'7". He's definitely 6'5", 6'6" for sure.
But yeah. I
Y'all are
was
the same height.
5'8",
So
5'9".
they're weird-
and then
they're
the last
like-
couple of years. Last time I got
It really
height, it
depends
was
on if
6
I've
foot.
done anything. So I went and played basketball.
Well,
the
that
other-
too, like,
So like when
enough,
you're
like-
stretched out completely and shit,
Yeah.
you
That's what I was
are a
gonna
little
say. I
bit
can do
taller.
that.
just a tad bit. His
I can do
hair
the
gives him a
Hank
lot of
decompress.
justice because like his hair starts and then goes back. And
That's
like
like
my
to be
hair
like-
does the same thing. My hair gives a lot of justice as well. But as far as like forehead to forehead, I'm taller than Boozy is.
And you can do the I feel like I'm a lot taller after I decompress my spine. Like hang on something and like literally relax, and you can feel your spine decompress. And you feel taller.
So it's like
afterwards.
when I'm playing basketball, like especially when I'm during like an adult league or something. That's when I'm by far the
definitely
tallest.
look lanky and tall as fuck on a basketball court.
It's weird. Yeah. But it comes and goes, man. But it's like
what is funny about that?
Most men kind of hunch and stuff too.
It's just that you described him like that. Why did you do that?
Because that's how you describe.
How he looked? How did he look?
Tall and lanky.
Yeah.
That's like, I feel like that's like slurs.
It depends on how you take it.
He's fucking tall and he's skinny.
And basketball, that's
athletic.
a sport that you benefit in being tall and lanky, so it's not a slur.
Yeah, but
But if I was talking
like,
about him playing football, I was
And
like, you look tall and lanky on a football field. You might be like, you trying to say I'm a little
fuck you
nigga?
talking about?
I agree with you on that one.
Lanky,
I'll give you that one because
Lanky's athletic in my book.
You
Like
wanna
say
be
I could
lanky on a basketball
He's tall
court.
and he's skinny.
It's
but
like
Lanky
like
is,
Kevin Durant,
is also an advantage in
Lanky
basketball.
is athletic.
Giannis he's strong. Don't get me wrong, but like he's very
His
lanky.
length, he's
Lanky
like
could be a slur
he's
for
almost
athletic.
7 feet tall, and his arms are just as long as his legs.
Okay, but hold
That's
on.
lanky.
But I feel like
skinny.
that's
That's like the
kind of
anorexic
like
guy
that's
where,
kind of
like,
like calling a midget a midget.
No, bro. I could be. Look, that is what they
Calling
are.
a tomato, brother. That's what they are.
Yeah,
But
but they're
what I'm saying-
dwarfs.
I feel like that's very disrespectful.
No, it's the opposite.
That's most of the actual disease is dwarfism.
Yeah. So they prefer to be called dwarfs
But, I mean,
over
like-
midgets. They don't like to be called midgets. They actually
How do you
get
know?
offended by that. That's like because I've seen midgets
close
before.
to a couple of them. Like,
I've seen like the social political aspect of the midgets.
You roll.
So
You
you
roll
I
with
think
the
now,
midget.
I think that now
So you
the
think you
politically
probably-
correct term is little people.
So you think you probably had sex with a little person? Probably like that's on your list,
Is it on my list?
or like
I mean-
not
I mean, I
necessarily
can put
on
it
a
on my
list.
list.
If it's on my bingo card, I would. If I had the chance, I would definitely.
Yeah, I mean if she's bad.
Yeah, like if it's on my bingo,
I want the little
little
people. They do be
teals,
thick as hell.
you only live fucking once, boys. You only
Me
got one
personally,
life.
I'm not doing it.
Wait,
I'm
pop you a blue chew and you're good, bro.
It's
Yeah.
not about the blue chew, bro. It's not about the. It's the
Just
simple
go
fact
in,
of like
dude.
I would just feel wrong.
Nah, bro. You only live
And
once.
what
Get
is
it raw,
crazy
bro.
is a lot of dwarfs and shit like they don't mind at all. Like they like
Like they are down to fuck.
pretty much like
Their
just as
bodies
much
might
as
be
we
little,
are.
but
Like
their parts aren't.
pretty much he's not. And they want it just as much as a regular fucking. They're regular
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
They're little people.
Yeah, they're regular people. They're just a bit smaller.
Yeah, and I mean.
Yeah.
Like I would hate to be a midget or a dwarf in Alexander County because I don't know many females that are midgets or dwarfs, and like they don't make a school for the dwarfs or the little people. So it's not like I'm gonna be surrounded. So it's
I
like
would think it's the same thing as like us as men. It's like okay, there's a badass.
I mean, dead ass
tiny
though.
little
they
person.
make a
that's
whole
girl.
different school for them.
This is not like being blind.
I mean, but
Not the
that's
same.
exactly what I was gonna correlate it to. Like they have a school
Nah,
for
they
the
don't have
blind,
it.
or
They
like
don't- they don't
they
have
have
a
a
different
separate
school.
class for
They
mentally
don't.
challenged.
They don't.
There's nothing wrong with them. They're just short as hell. You
They
know what I'm saying?
don't. They don't. There's not different classes for short people.
So that's what I'm saying. Like for me to say I wouldn't have sex with a short person just because they're short as fuck would be discrimination because they can't pick the environment that they're around. Like what if they're around like
No, that's
regular
called having
ass?
standards, man. It's okay.
Yeah, the standards if it's ugly.
It's
little,
like there's
if
bitches
it's
out here that are
ugly-
like you gotta be 6 foot. Same here. You gotta be 5'4", bro.
On God, hey, on God.
No, it's not
Oh,
even
God,
5'4". You're not a
No,
midget.
I think that's too.
You got to
No,
be
that's
4 or
a-
You see that
5.
shit all the time. Like I want a 6 foot, successful guy. It's like
It's like it's like I want a full
it's
person.
like you're like 5'1",
See, now y'all are
5'1",
just clowning. It's like,
5'1",
that's not the road I was going down.
2 baby daddies, and you work at Dollar General. Like,
Oh god.
like if that's it too, like I'm gonna break out a scale. How about you wait?
If we're gonna be If we're gonna be choosy here, let's be choosy.
Yeah, it's
But that's
all or
what I'm saying.
nothing,
Like, they don't
and
make
you're
your
mad at us.
classification.
How
or,
choosy
like,
can you be? That's the real question.
And you're mad at us for having standards, and
Yeah.
the same standards that you have for 6 foot, and like I want a chick that doesn't weigh 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah. Okay. I mean, you know,
hey, it's all or nothing. Man.
you can-
it's all or nothing.
y'all want this and we want that.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, it's
Beggars
all
can't
or
be
fucking
choosers.
Nothing. It's all or fucking nothing. You want a
Yeah.
6 foot guy that's successful? All right, you be less than 200 pounds. Go to the gym. Take
Yeah.
care of yourself.
Definitely be cool
What
Yeah,
about
and chill.
What about big and strong, 8 inches and thick? My wife died 2 weeks ago. My daughter died a week ago. She committed suicide and she ran a faster mile than me at 13 years old.
Bro, what?
The fuck are you even talking
But you
about?
mad at me because I don't want you to be on a fucking YouTube video.
You talking crazy.
I get what you're saying.
I don't.
Y'all haven't
felt
seen
it.
that fucking shit?
I did.
have not.
I caught you. I caught you at the last second. I'll be honest
I
with
have
you.
not.
I was lost there at first, but I caught you at the last second. I caught you at the last second. It's
He's
pretty
gotta show us
hilarious.
a YouTube
It's pretty
video.
hilarious.
I don't understand what it was.
Me neither.
Is it gonna be chill?
It's gonna be chill.
Okay.
cringy as fuck.
Is it? So he said it's gonna be chill, so I'm chill with it.
Okay.
You'll love it.
I still
Okay,
think
cool.
it's funny that
You'll love it.
both the black guys are like, we see this shit. Both the white guys are like, I don't understand.
Oh fuck! It is. At least we're not segregated. You know,
Yeah, we split the room.
we split the room. Shout out to
Yeah.
MLK.
Yeah. MLK and our glorious President Trump.
Yeah, fuck
taking
yeah.
office.
Hell yeah, that's what we was gonna talk about. We gotta talk about that. All right, let's see this shit, bro.
Video.
All
Is it
we'll
cool?
see the video.
He said it's
He's
chill.
he's
Is
gonna-
it cool though?
He's going to clip in this video we're watching here
Okay.
when it comes on for y'all.
All right, you got this, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Y'all like bodybuilders? Bodybuilders? I like skinny, scrawny guys. How about multimillionaires? How about 8 inches and thick? How about talented? How about loving and respectful? I lost my wife 10 weeks ago. 21 years faithful. My daughter committed suicide 3 weeks ago. Oh shit.
Oh, my God.
She was faster than me at 12, and I run a 6-minute mile. My testimony, I'm nothing but pure, and I ask you if you want to be in the YouTube
This guy's
channel.
drunk.
And you like scrawny guys.
Yo.
Dump on us like that.
Shout out to us scrawny guys, brother.
Oh, but you like, I just asked you to be in a YouTube video.
Shout
but
out
you
to
like
Lanky.
scrawny guys. What about 8 inches and thick? Talented, respectful, loving. I lost my
Faithful.
wife 21 weeks ago.
Faithful.
21 years faithful. I lost my daughter 3 weeks ago.
Speak your truth.
Suicide. And she ran a faster mile than me at 12 years old.
Believe it.
His boys got him out. Of
Lock
the house.
in. That's all I gotta say.
But you don't want to be in a fucking YouTube video with me because you like scrawny guys.
This boy got pulled out of his house by his
Shout
other
out to us
boys.
lanky niggas.
Come out, hang out with the boys, guys, and he just got trashed on the beach and just said,
He got trashed.
"Fuck this."
It was a good video though. I felt it. The emotional aspect.
Yeah, it was
hit.
emotional.
It hit.
Like,
it
he
hit.
was drunk and just.
I mean, the cameraman definitely came in clutch with the
Wrong
shit.
time, wrong situation.
Yeah, he was feeling his life. He
Right
felt
feelings,
good.
bro.
Yeah,
I thought he was
feeling
going to do a
good.
backflip though. For
That's
real.
like that video.
He
the
was
guy
set up
with
for it.
I
He was
know
set
every-
up.
I know every guy's like see
I
the
thought he
spool
100%
of wire
was.
guy now. Have you all seen the spool of wire guy?
No.
He's like 45 years old guy, and he bought a spool of wire when he was really young, and he's like, 45, 50, older
Yeah.
now. And the
He's
spool
still
of
got
wire-
that thing on him.
and it was a big old spool of wire, and he's looking at it, and it's almost gone. He's like, I had this spool of wire and did my entire life, and it's almost gone. And it's like,
What did he
Because-
do with it?
well, he worked and used it. Like,
Oh.
it's 40 years of using this spool of wire. Like,
So he got like really pressed about it.
kind of to an
Why
extent.
didn't he
where
just
it's
go
like,
buy another spool of wire?
Well, it's not that. He's like, come down to this. It's like 40 years,
Oh.
man. I've used this.
It's
and
just
it's
super
like,
old.
Gone.
It's like I've used this spool of wire my entire life. And like,
It was the
It's
he had
made
an,
me so much.
he
It's
had an
done so
emotional
much.
he had an emotional connection with the spool of wire.
yeah, and it's getting
I
down to
get
the
it.
end. And
Huh?
You ever lost a best friend?
I
Yeah.
guess that could be the same thing.
I
kind of is, but
that's
like
what
you
the
get
story.
like
It
it's
hit for me.
emotional.
It hit
like,
for me for sure.
As a man, like you've used this thing your entire life, and it's getting down to being God, and like
Yeah, I used to have like a really cool knife that I lost.
You can imagine all the. You can imagine all the jobs in there. Like he's a contractor, so you know all the jobs he's worked for his entire life. You know, I'm getting down.
He should save the spool.
I'm getting down to the very end of it.
I think it was about time to retire at that point.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
think
it too.
that should
It's
be the
getting to
thought
the point.
process opposed to.
Well, he was just emotional because, like, you know, I've literally used this my
He spent his whole
life, and this I'm down to this indisputable wire, and like
this is the epitome of all the things that
I've done for my career and everything in my life. Like I'm getting down to the end of it. Like
I think that would still be chill. I would still save the spool and get a new one.
I think he will eventually,
Let
but
it-
it was
let it-
emotional.
It's the
Because,
sentimental
man, it's
value that
beautiful.
things give.
That's why
to
I said to save the spool.
you of all people should resonate with the shit because you're a frugal ass dude.
Okay.
Like you get mad when you're on your last roll, couple slices of toilet paper, nigga. Like,
Okay, and I'll just go get some more.
But he was emotional because it was a long.
different.
It's a long career, and he
I've been
used
pissed off about toilet paper.
And he
before,
used-
for sure.
Toilet paper's not the same thing as a spool of wire.
and he used it his entire.
what about
career.
Squishmallows?
What about them? They're chill. I'll
One
fuck with
day you woke
Squishmallows.
up and half of your shits was gone.
So
How did that make you?
I think that it was. I miss the Squishmallows. It's
Stuffed animals.
It's like a stuffed animal, but it's like a pillow. It's like a big plushy pillow, but it's a stuffed animal.
I got one. I'll show you.
Yeah, he's got one. Do you really? Yeah. What is it?
Came out to check on you.
Yeah. This is
A pizza.
Huh? What are you doing? Thought you were working.
I'm looking at this.
What is
What
it?
is it?
It's wire. It's a spool of wire. And I'm almost out of it. Can you see the spool of wire? Mm-hmm. I'm almost out of it.
Okay.
And I've had this spool of wire for like 40 years. I bought it like this it's not a piece of a long time ago, but it's like 40 years of my life is in the wire that's gone. Does that make sense? This is what's left.
Oh man.
Does that make
I'm
sense?
sorry to
just
hear
him-
that. I'm sad for you, but you're wearing your Jets hat, and I'm a little concerned right now that you're wearing your Jets hat.
Ah, damn.
I thought that's why you were crying.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, he was crying. That makes it.
He was trying to open up.
That was definitely
his
a
wife.
deeper meaning.
He
It
was
had to
trying
do with
to-
the Jets for sure.
Yeah, well, she just thought the Jets had went for there, but it was a deeper meaning than that. You know, he's trying to like, you know, mansplain like, you know, the things that they're really like fucking with me.
Sentimental value to him.
Yeah, and like her just like kind of dismissing it, like
Yeah, fuck her.
there's a mic beside you under the Squishmallow.
Yeah, fuck her, man. She
But
should have
yeah.
definitely been more empathetical. She
Yeah,
definitely
like,
should have
she
just
really
been like.
dismissed it. Like he
She
just
should have
said,
been like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Blowjob instantly.
it should have been like
That's what she
it
should have
been
did.
like, you know, thank you for all these years of hard work to support us and take care of us. You know,
She should have said that shit. Well, what if it was just his girlfriend?
It was the heat of the moment, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She,
well, that's-
you
that's
wanted
the
her to
point.
dive deep in the moment.
yeah.
you
Well,
know?
I've
I've said some real dumb shit in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
For
Biggest
sure.
too is like men as a whole, like as us, we're not very like. You know,
That's
everybody
exactly
holds
why
their
I
shit
would
in.
definitely say some dumb shit in that
Yeah,
moment.
everybody holds all that shit in as a guy.
Yeah.
You know? And like I hate to say it, but like what every 5 guys in their lifetime will commit suicide and other things like you know,
Yeah, hold
it'd be
on.
crazy.
Yeah.
but-
I definitely get you there.
yeah, he
But-
actually
seen
kind
Definitely
of
get you there, but
tried to express
You ever
himself
seen
to an extent.
You ever
know?
heard the group chats where they're in there and he's like, "What would you guys do if I died or something like that?" And they all were like, "I'd laugh." He was
Nah.
like,
Yeah.
One of them was like,
The
or
boys
no, he
will
was like, "I'd
roast you
commit
to an
suicide or
extent.
something." He was like,
I'd do it too.
I'd come to your funeral knowing I could have changed the outcome, but did nothing about it. Like, that's the shit I probably.
I'd
would've
probably
said.
Well, that's
turn
the
up.
roasty shit to an extent, like you know. But if you literally was like, you know, I'm getting kind of crazy, like you know, I'd be kind of.
She didn't read the room very well.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you're like, you come with the boys, like, yeah, guys, I'm thinking about ending it all. Like you wouldn't actually post to that
Maybe
in
she-
the group chat if you didn't expect to get roasted. Like,
Maybe she just didn't want to. Maybe she just didn't want to get real emotional.
and I would
man.
think it would be like work sucks today. I
Maybe
want to
she
kill
just-
my fucking self, like, or something like that.
Whoa.
Everybody's like, all right, go do it.
Who knows? It might have been family
Well,
game
yeah.
night, dude. They probably weren't trying to fuck the mood up.
Yeah,
Family game night.
probably. Honestly,
Like fuck it,
That's what I
Dan. We
was
got
thinking.
charades later. What are you fucking talking about?
Human,
you gotta get out of that.
unless you're going through it or you have an emotional attachment to it, it's hard to show empathy without like being disrespectful in some type of way because you can't help but be truthful and honest.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a way to resonate, it just comes off as careless.
Yeah.
Like Carson. Or I ain't even gonna say like Carson. I do it myself.
I 100%
Like I was
do it.
talking to one of my friends who was like, "Oh, my uncle died,"
Yeah.
and I really didn't have any correlation or like
Like
background
I'm
or
so
feel.
sorry.
I fucked around. It was just like,
He's like, hell yeah.
I was like, did that nigga know how to twerk? Which is the like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the worst
Yeah.
thing to
It's
fucking
such an
say.
Yeah.
answer. Yeah.
Weirdly enough, like in the emotional, like, oh, okay, I'm having a bad day, and I was really close to my uncle. He died. He'd be like, text me like, hey, did he twerk? I'd be
Yeah.
like emotional, like, but that would give me the point where like,
Like, yeah, maybe he did.
Maybe he did, motherfucker. But actually, that kind of helps. It,
Maybe he
makes me
tried.
feel-
It is
makes
one of
me-
those things as far as like you chose death though that not everybody can kind of correlate death the same way. So
Yeah.
as far as like
Yeah.
you got a different way to handle it because you've experienced
That's
certain
me too,
traumas.
like, yeah,
Everybody
I've experienced
grieves
trauma
differently.
and laughs,
Exactly.
but I would love a person to, try to make me laugh and think it's
Yeah.
Like the only way I can show empathy to somebody is telling a story about myself that is
Yes.
similar, or like getting them to understand that.
But
they're
it
not
seems
in
selfish,
by,
doesn't it?
It seems,
Yeah.
It seems
really
like, dang,
selfish,
I made
like,
a situation about you,
Yeah.
About me.
about me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I understand what you're like. You just confided in me, and the only thing that I can tell you is like, yeah, I remember the time that I went through something just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really doesn't help. Like I've been
At all.
on both sides of it.
Yeah.
That's it. It doesn't help. Honestly, you being like, did he know how to work? I'll
Yeah.
be like, you go like, fuck
that's
you,
why,
man.
like-
Like
Yeah.
actually, that actually
He
made
could have
me-
been that
I've
kind of
been
person.
Emotional and I've been emotional.
Most of my friends that I'm the closest with, they don't expect anything less than that.
Right.
At that
Yeah.
moment.
I've learned
But-
a great way to go about certain conversations.
just
is
For
just to
sure.
say, do you want me to listen or do you want feedback?
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's
that
one of those
helps
ones.
out.
Some people just want you to
Females.
just shut the fuck
Yeah,
up and listen.
females are the
especially,
best
I've
for
learned
that
this.
for
I'm
sure.
like,
Because I'm very
They
much
come
that
back from
person.
work.
Is like I'm
Yeah.
quick
want
to
bitch
start.
about their day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
quick
You
to
want
start
solutions or you
expressing
just
how I
wanna
feel
bitch
about
about for the
something.
next
Yeah,
20
because
minutes and
usually
be
us
like-
guys are just like solution. Let's figure out the
that is
solution
exactly
to
how
it. And
guys
they
work
don't care about
mentally.
the solution. They just want to
They just
express
want to
themselves.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm not trying to
I'm
say
not
that
gonna
I'm
say
like
that
a
as
female
well.
because, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I have that same type of tendency.
that's what I was gonna
like,
say.
If
I'd
I
rather
feel like
you
I need
listen.
to get something off of my chest, I'm gonna call somebody, and I call you a lot of times, and
Yeah.
I vent, and like we kind of butt heads a lot because you like to try to give solutions and shit, but it's not
We were
even really
just
about.
talking about
Yeah, and
that.
you don't even
We were
care about the
just talking
fucking
Like, I
about
just
that.
solution.
want somebody to listen and like
Yeah.
not say anything about what I could do, what I should
Like,
do.
We listen and we don't judge, fellas.
Yeah.
but
but-
like,
But I do that a lot. Whenever you're telling me something, and I'm like, oh yeah, well, why didn't you do this or that?
Hey, dude.
you
You need to do this or that.
It's
That's so
what
real.
people- sometimes it's what people need to hear.
Yeah.
But just I feel like sometimes people don't understand. Like in that moment, that's not what you need to tell them. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
if you like been through that situation before, I think that it would be helpful to hear what another person said
you
about
got to give
the
them
situation.
time to be in that feeling, though. For me personally, I feel like
Well, maybe you
somebody
can just
needs
tell
to
them and
hear
then
me
it'll-
out,
it can
and
simmer
then,
down
like,
with
wait
them.
until I give them a call back later to be like, you know what, back to what you was talking about earlier. Maybe you should handle it this way instead
Right.
of how you were feeling earlier.
Like giving my perspective on it. That's
I like the
That's
both.
what I like to do.
I can bitch, and if you give me good points while I bitch it, I'm like, yeah.
So
you're
like
right.
no. I
Yeah, you're
get
right.
you on
Fuck.
that.
But I
was
still want to be pissed
just
off for the
telling
next
Lyndon
little
that.
bit.
yeah.
I'll text Lyndon and like I'm quick with it because like usually he knows that like either he's just talking or no we talking right. So I shot him a message, bro, and it was like not even 5 minutes after sending the messages, I was typing another one up. He
And I
calls
called
me
him.
and he was like, "Look, I think I get what you're saying, but I don't get what you're saying."
For sure.
Let me hear it. Yeah.
That's what I
exactly-
hate. That's why I hate texting.
Dude,
I hate texting so much.
I tell him all the time, I'm person, bro. Like I'm better.
Yeah,
like I get
seriously.
better vibes off of you in person. I'm
For
way more
sure.
fun in person, bro. I don't like. I'm a dickhead over text
I hate
messages. and
me
stuff.
too,
Like I
bro.
seem so
Seriously.
off-putting over messages, brother.
For
But,
real.
like in person,
It's like
I'm a very
art to it,
alive
too.
person.
You get to read people's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Seriously.
if I start to tell you something and I get the vibe that you're not even interested, even if I'm venting,
Yeah.
like it's not giving you any substance, you're not resonating at all, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. Like we could just get
Yeah.
off the phone, bro, because it's gonna piss me off.
Communication's like 80% body language too. So that's a
that's
a
why
big
you
part
see
of
a
it.
lot of the
Just
like
got-
psychologists are like, you know, like this is how you read people and like going to
Seriously.
therapy. That's why therapy's so good. It's like a
Have you went-
lot of their
Can be.
job is like reading you as a person.
Yeah, have you been
Have
to
you went
therapy?
to a therapy?
I have not, dude, but I
I never have
definitely
either.
tapped in at work. They actually got like a free program or whatever, and I
Really?
actually thought about
A
tapping
free
in.
person you can just talk to.
Yeah, and it's just they pay
it
for
really?
it. They pay for it. Yeah, they pay for you because it's like it's
Bro,
all a
I
part of
feel
like
like every
the health.
job should do that.
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah, health and wellness and stuff like that. Like they're good, bro, but like at the same
You're gonna
time,
be
it's
your
still a
best. You're
corporation.
gonna be your best employee if they focus on the shit that they can't focus on as you're being your
Yeah.
boss. A
If
lot of
you're
jobs
more
don't worry
mentally
about that.
healthy, then you're able to work better.
Pretty much.
Amen.
Pretty
I
much.
literally have a
Pretty much.
supervisor that it's not that I'm scared of her or scared of them or whatever, but it's almost like any and every time I ever talk to them or bring something to the occasion at them, it's always an argument or I'm always wrong or I'm stupid as fuck for asking the question. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like
Yeah.
I'm afraid to go to them for help or go to them about an issue or a problem because I'm afraid
Yeah.
of
The
being-
criticize.
the criticism about it. Nobody should ever feel like that at a
Nah.
job.
Not
For
at
sure.
a job, not at a job, because I always tell people, it's like at the end of the day, this company makes money, and it's like you're a manager acting like that. Like you're not even getting paid what really matters as far as money.
You
and
don't get
this
paid
is how you
enough to
act.
be a
Yeah.
dickhead. to
I
people
admire
that
the
you don't-
work though. It's like be happy,
Yeah.
like you know, be at best at what you do. But it's like there's a difference in being the best and a dickhead.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
be
well, that's it
chill.
too,
That's
like,
it. Just
as
come
a
to work.
manager now, like my criticism is like, you know, yeah, you need to, you know, just do this and this and like pick up the number so this other asshole will leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Pretty much, dude.
just
And-
lock
and that's
in.
like a
And
lot
I
of
try
the
to take care of,
managers.
like,
That's
like me
that's
as
a lot of the
like, my
manager's
cashier
role. Is
was
like that's how they should
a lot
be.
of the other managers have problems with it. I was like, I just treat them like human beings. Like I walk up,
Seriously.
like customers, like, hey, you want to go take a piss or go smoke a cigarette or do whatever.
Hey,
you
go
want to
do what you need to do, bro.
Like, be a
the next
human.
10, 15 minutes, you know. And I was like, and they're like, oh yeah, no problem, thank you. And they'll be the ones I could call it, like, hey, she called out, like, could you come in and work for a couple hours?
Like, hell
And they're
yeah,
like,
of course.
They
for
don't
you-
want to, but they will.
For you, I'll be chill.
Yeah, I'll come in for a couple hours.
Exactly.
For that other asshole, fuck them.
Yeah, oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's it too. It's like
There's
and then-
definitely been times where certain manager has asked me to come in, and I'm like, nah, I'm busy.
Yeah, but the other
But I'm
ones
just
are
sitting
like,
at home, and then the other one, like, I'm literally doing something. And they're like, "Can you come in?" And I'm
And
like,
you feel
"Yeah, it'll be
stressed
a
to
little,
tell
it'll be a
them
little
no.
second.
Yeah, I
Let me
got
get
you.
home, get changed.
and
I'll be there."
I'm like, hey, you know, it's like, hey, I text them, but them like,
you're like, hey, I'm chill.
I've never heard anything back. Like, I really need your help today. Like,
Oh yeah,
and that's it too. Like, you take care of your people. Like, dude,
they'll take care of you. Exactly.
Fuck
And
yes.
that's I feel like it's so fucked up though because the way
Oh fuck.
it's okay.
That's some
leave it
trouble.
alone.
Be cool. We'll
That's
figure it
some
out in a
Trouble, they
minute. We'll
promote
figure it out in a
jobs and
minute.
shit. Like any advertisement for a job, they advertise the manager pay because
Yeah.
that's to a lot of people that's the main goal. Like that's the position
Yeah.
you want to be in to make the most money. But they feel like they got to go above and beyond to have that position, and it literally becomes their entire life
With
and
toxicity,
lifestyle.
toxicity.
But is
sure.
it toxicity if that's what they're dedicated to?
I mean, no,
not-
but there's a difference in being dedicated and just being a dickhead.
Because
like again,
for
there's a
most
fine line.
managers,
There's
though,
a
they
lot
have
of common
worked the
sense.
job that we all started from.
So you know.
that's why they're the manager. We should feel more comfortable around the manager because they know everything that we know. You know what I'm saying? They should resonate more with us because they.
So you're talking about the people who are acting like the managers that ain't the managers.
No,
No,
as
no,
the
we're
actual manager,
We're talking about a promoted manager. A
yeah.
manager
I
that
have
was
worked
promoted.
from the very bottom, a part-time employee, full-time employee, manager to higher manager than that, and it's literally just take care of your people. Like
Literally, and
Just
literally be
that
chill.
is it. I'll tell him. I'll walk up to him and be like, "Hey, there's nobody in here. You want to go smoke a cigarette or
You
something?"
can smoke a cigarette. You want to
Yeah,
smoke a
wanna
doobie
you need to go to the
outside.
bathroom. You need to go like
Yeah.
just chill for 10, 15 minutes, get off the floor.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, hell yeah."
Like
I'm
you trying to hit the bong out in the car.
Well, I mean, honestly,
Well,
I cannot lie. I've
fuck.
hit my bong a few times out of the car, and like or like,
Supposedly.
people know me enough now.
Allegedly.
Like, if I
Yeah,
come to
allegedly.
the back and like kind of pissed off, and they're like,
Yeah.
"All right, well, we'll take care of everything.
We'll
for 10
take care of
minutes." I
this,
was like,
bro.
"I need to go smoke a cigarette right."
Well, they say whatever Wham say goes.
Fuck. Smoke 10
You have
cigarettes.
cool managers, and normally when you have managers like that, the business runs smooth. There's no issues. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, when
And
I
then-
worked at Verizon, my
sure.
one of my best friend was my manager. I made so much money
Yeah.
because I enjoyed
No
being
stress.
there.
It's a yeah.
I
But
work
then you
cooler
have
environment.
managers that get the fucking position, and they see you doing things that they got away with,
Yep.
and because they're the manager, all of a sudden now it's a problem because they got control and what they say goes and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you're not.
I don't think it's just managers too. I think that it's also just people in general.
Some people don't
but
deserve
once you
power.
get in that position
Yeah,
of a little
for
bit of power, it's
Yeah.
what's the word where you use too much? You use your power for an
It's just
advantage.
just some fuck shit.
Yeah.
And that's me too.
That's
Luckily,
what I
like
think it is.
every one of my employees loves me and loves working with me simply because, like, if I'll come into closing, like, "Oh, you're closing," I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" It's
They're like, yeah,
oh,
we're
yeah,
hell
chill
yeah,
now.
yeah, we're good.
Dude.
Because my philosophy is like, as long as we do everything we're supposed to do, like, I don't give a shit at the time frame. Like,
Yeah.
my boys in the back that pull out pallets or put feed on stock, I was like, "Hey guys, if you get all this shit done, like, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Yeah, just make sure you get that shit done, and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
If
good.
that shit's done." And I walk
Then
back
it's
there,
done.
and if I walk back
It's
there
done,
and
it's
you're like
done.
fucking off, sitting on a pallet, playing on your phone, like, I could care fucking less.
Yeah, just make sure you get that shit done.
But if I walk back there and it's like, you haven't done any fucking thing, I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna be pissed.
well, yeah, but like, because like
That's when the power comes into play, baby.
Yeah,
you're
that's when we
fucking
lay the
off,
fucking hand down.
That's where I can tell you
tell
some
me some
shit.
bullshit.
Yeah,
like, hey,
we're not having that.
or they'll
Tell
tell
you
me
about
some
yourself.
bullshit like, "Hey, this and this come up. And I've been busy with this, and I was like, I've done your fucking job. I know how long that shit takes, and you're fucking me right now."
Fucking around, yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, more of the
Story.
story. T
Yeah.
is a good ass fucking manager.
He's
Come work
chill
for
as
that
fuck.
nigga.
Come work
for him.
If you need a boss, if you looking for a boss and not a runner,
Say no more.
Sign up.
Say no more.
Sign up right now.
Whatever Wham say, go.
Yeah.
on G93
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. that
on
is.
his set, which ain't you
No.
You affiliated?
No.
I didn't know that.
you know what he is?
No.
What you got underneath that beanie?
Let me see them
Nothing.
colors.
Please no. I think that we can wrap this podcast up, fellas.
He said,
that
I think
we
that's
can-
it.
Thank you all for having us. Thank you all for being with us.
I'll see you on the next podcast.
Did anybody
here in
want to
about
say?
10
Did
minutes.
anybody want to say anything?
I appreciate you for
Hell
it.
yeah.
You invited me for the longest. I'm here, my guy. I hope I'm invited again, bro. That was fun.
That was dope, bro. We
You want me to
Uh,
tell him something? Or
What's
no?
up, bro? What you need to say? Why
Speak
you
on it.
pulling up on me like that?
Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what I've been told, but a green grasshopper got a green butthole.
That's true.
Straight like that.
All right. Well.
Do I
He-
look like a nigga that's gonna lie?
Okay.
Don't answer that one.
All right. He loves you. I somewhat love you.
I was ready to say.
He
before we
definitely loves
wrap
you.
this up.
Let's hear it.
I was ready to say, thank God. I think Trump got in there. So
Thank Christ.
because I think he's gonna fix some shit. Like,
Well, Mike can get some shit fixed.
we'll see though.
We'll
we
see.
don't fucking know.
Well, yeah.
He's
we'll-
the best between her and Kamala.
let's
like,
get that Elon Musk salute thing fixed
You know,
away, and
Let
then
me
we'll
see
be
it.
straight.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Yeah. How did he do that shit?
Let me
What did
see
he
it.
do?
Go ahead.
what?
Do it.
What?
Do it. Do it.
Oh, it's the Illuminati symbol.
Nah.
Nah, that ain't it. Your heart goes out to us, brother.
My heart goes out to you.
I think he's autistic and didn't realize
Oh fuck!
That's
to
crazy.
y'all, but he did.
It was my heart to y'all. It wasn't no
It was
like
from-
swastika shit. Nah. It was like, I'm giving my heart to y'all. I love
From the bottom of
y'all.
my heart, I thank you, the American people.
At
Smack
the end of the day,
bottom of my
I
heart,
don't got enough money for
Hey,
it to
bottom of
bother
my
me.
heart,
So
I love
He
you.
should have threw up the peace sign when he did it. That's my only.
Bottom of my heart, I love you.
Yeah.
Bottom of my heart, I love you.
In the bottom of my day, he should have threw up the
Bottom of
peace
my heart,
sign
I
when he
love
did it.
Go ahead, bro.
peace, love, and
At the
positivity.
end of the
At the
day,
end of the day,
the day gone.
the day gonna end. Amen.